Howley on the island. So I was like, yeah, I don't want to be another Howley on the island. And because I felt like that culture was just being completely trashed. And I just didn't really want to be a part of that. And so I just said, all right, well, I don't know where I'm going. But I met somebody from Williams. And he was like, oh, come and live on my land in Williams. No problem. Like, you need to be doing music. This is what you do.
Circa when?
Circa 1986.
Okay. That's when you landed.
So then in 1986, I landed here. You know, I hitchhiked I flew to Eugene. I hitchhiked down. I got great rides the whole way down. And then my buddy came to Grants Pass and picked me up.
And then you drove out to Williams.
And then I just camped out there for the whole summer. Was
the ganja
no,
as it was?
No, it wasn't really. I mean, everyone had ganja, but it was more guerrilla then. There was nothing was legal. People that grew up in the hills, and it was hard work. It was not like, you know, you were definitely going to work your tail off.
Like mountain weed.
Yeah, it was all mountain. You had to hide it in the blackberries or up in the trees, or you had to find little clearings. I mean, it was a whole nother scene then.
Wow.
There's nothing like this now where you just go and there's like acres and acres.
Yeah, right. Acres. But highly conducive for songwriting. Yeah. That lifestyle.
Yeah. So anyway, I didn't do that. I just lived on the land and like worked and like skinned poles for his buildings. He was building places. He was building little houses, and so he'd like cut down the trees, and I'd drag them out of the woods and skin them with the pole skinner, you know, and stuff like that. And then I went and I left that land and went to a different place in Williams and built myself a wiki up, and then I just kind of like lived all over Williams for a while, and then I fell madly in love, to the absolute joy of me, but the horror of some people in Williams, because we are two little hippie women falling madly in love. So that was a big scandal.
Oh yeah, right.
Big scandal in Williams. Lesbians.
People weren't ready for it.
Lesbians.
Oh my God! Call the sheriff. We've got lesbians here.
And my ex had two beautiful boys who I raised with her. They're now 40 and 36. And
but that's when the music began.
Yeah, so I was writing. My first album came out in 1988, and then Naomi and I fell in love in 1989.
Force of Nature was the band that slowly built over time.
Yeah, that slowly built over time. That's much later.
Yeah,
much later.
Okay.
Make a Change was the first record.
Okay.
And then It's a Miracle came out in 1989, right around the time that Naomi and I fell madly in love. And then things shifted, like, you know, the culture kind of shifted in Williams a little bit over time. Well, because at first it was really like we were freaks. And then like slowly a couple other women moved into town that were gay. And so it's sort of like things eased up a little bit after a while.
Interesting.
And then we ended up moving to Ashland because the kids needed to go to school and the Williams school wasn't working out for them. So we moved and lived in Ashland for quite a long time.
Ashland, beautiful.
Yeah.
I think I went to the bike cotter race in Ashland. And that was my first memories of Ashland. There was a little restaurant. What was the name of that restaurant, Dad? The Cotta House. On the way to Phoenix, I think, in between.
Yeah.
And I remember going to Ashland for my first time.
Nice.
And doing a bike race with my dad.
That's awesome.
And we camped at the Wellsprings, right?
But it was Jackson Hot Springs
Jackson
back then.
Hot Springs,
Yeah, I mean, Ashland was very small and different then, and so was Grants Pass. I mean, my first Grants Pass experience, besides coming through to go to Williams, was I had to hitchhike to town to go to the farmer's market for food, and I got like totally harassed by these guys throwing stuff at me, telling me to go back to Mexico. I'm like, Italian, but whatever. Sicilian, maybe I should go back to Sicily, even though I've never been there. But, you know, that really opened my eyes to how things were very different than they were in New Jersey.
Yeah, you landed. It's interesting. You landed in Williams, moved to Ashland, saw Grants Pass, right?
Well, yeah, when I lived in Williams, Grants Pass was town.
Okay.
So this was town. So
Right. That's what it is for us in the Applegate.
yeah, it's like this
going
was-
into town. Yeah.
go to town, go to Grants Pass. So I would just hitchhike into town to get my supplies. And most people were really nice, but then I had those those few experiences that left me with a little bit of like, oh, okay. But I mean, on some level, like that left me to really be it gave me understanding and compassion for what it must be like, you know, for people of color here.
Yeah.
You know,
like a small fraction of what it must be like.
Yeah, like a tiny little fraction, but it still opened my eyes. It was like,
has it changed for you since then?
I mean, for
all around,
me, like
all the cities, Southern Oregon.
Things have changed. I mean, I don't know. I wouldn't even venture. How do I say this? I don't really feel like it's my place to even say whether it's changed in that regard.
Got you.
Because I need to listen.
Yeah, we don't know.
Because that's even though that was my experience then, that's not my experience now.
Yeah.
Because now I'm not seen that same way. But I do a lot of listening.
Yeah.
And I do think that's really important. So I'm going to be asking that question and listening for the answer.
Yeah. I kind of just asking you to see what you think because you've seen.
I mean, I think that it's a lot of those folks went into hiding.
Yeah.
And they've come back out and maybe they'll go back into hiding, but I don't necessarily think the attitudes have changed.
Okay.
And I think that's sad. And I just, you know, I hope that, I don't know, you know, I'm someone who really wants to foster love among everyone.
Yeah, your music is,
you know, that's what it's about for me.
About that. It's what you're about. I've noticed.
But I also really feel like part of that is to foster a sense of listening and listening to other people's experiences. So I don't always want to be talking, you know, especially on these subjects, because I feel like there's other people that can articulate things much more clearer than I can, and I can just be a support, and that's something that I need to do.
Let's slide a little bit to the left of this. Let's talk about this music and this journey and this train you started firing up. I mean, you fired up a train. How many albums do you have?
I think it's 15.
You have 15 albums, Alice.
Is it 15? I think it's 15 or 16, depending on if you count one of the live ones that was a limited release.
I count it.
All right, so I think 16.
It takes so much to make that happen. And especially when, you know, being a female for over 3 decades in the game, you encountered all sorts of terrains and obstacles.
A lot of bumps in the road.
To say the least. How has that been being a woman in the music industry for over 3 decades into the now and current moment time? Present.
I mean, it's interesting because I didn't really embrace the industry so much as try to create my own thing.
Yeah, I noticed that you, in one of the things you said, you kind of bucked the label.
I mean, like, because I had some little sniffers,
advances.
you know, I had the big dog sniffing around, but their idea was to like get me a stylist and, you know, change my lyrics and get me producers and all this stuff. And I was just like, I'm trying to figure out who I am. I'm trying to develop myself. I want to develop as a musician.
Yeah, I like that. You wanted to be you.
I want to be me. I want to develop. I knew that, you know, I mean, some people say, okay, well, you need to like be perfect out of the gate, you know? And I was just like, no, I need to be exactly who I am. I need to say what I feel and express something that people can relate to, because there's a whole crew of people that are not interested in mainstream. They've never been interested in mainstream.
Yeah, they just kind of forced it.
And we're not interested, like, you know, not interested in it. So why would I want to try to be more mainstream when I've got, you know, a whole group of people that enjoy what I do and that want want to hear what I'm saying and what I have to offer from my heart.
Yeah.
Not from like me trying to like mold myself into being the next whoever.
Yeah.
You know, so I just kind of did my own thing, and I made a lot of mistakes, and I had a lot of really good people helping me and supporting me along the way. And then I had a lot of people that, you know, would like to just like cut me off at the knees if they could. And I mean, I just sort of took the good with the bad, or the bad with the good, or however you want to say it. And I just kept
trucking
on, you know, like, okay, every album I learned something new. You know, every time I'd go into a studio, I'd learn something new. I worked with some amazing engineers and producers. And then I worked with, you know, once in a while I'd have somebody who really just didn't have any respect for me at all. So then I would just leave. I didn't, you know, if I didn't feel like they got what I was doing, I just didn't stay. I just moved on to the next thing, you know?
Yeah. How did you land at the country fair the way you know, the presence you have there? How did you get there like that?
Well, in 1987, I was in a band called the Old Growth Singers, and it was with a bunch of people out in Williams, and we basically formed this band around the Earth First movement and all this, you know, stuff like a bunch of timber sales that were happening that were in the roadless area that we wanted to stop. So we formed this band and we started singing together, and we got in one of them got us into the country fair. And so I played the country fair with them, and then I put out Make a Change the next year, and I sent it in.
That's 80.
That was 87.
87, boom.
And then 88, I did my first solo shows there.
This is like in the first stages of the fair.
Well, the fair's old. I mean, the fair started in 1969.
I mean, in the beginning of it becoming prolifically like the spot to be.
I mean, I don't know. I think the fair's always kind of been it's always been a thing, you know.
I concur.
It's the beginning of my era there for sure, you know.
Boom! Bing, bang, boom! Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Live from the Hive. It's springtime. It's Friday night on a beautiful Southern Oregon evening. We're locked in here at the Hive. We're ready to go. We hope you are too. Hit the like button, the subscribe button to the page. Join us. This never ends. We keep bringing live streams, high quality, everything. Most importantly, share the link right now. As always, behind the curtain, making it all happen, we have our fearless leader, Trevor Yerish, the founder and creator of the Hive. Make some noise for him, please, everybody. He's putting his... On sound, we have the one and only Joe Dinkowitz of Middle Road Audio. Tonight's show is also brought to you by Cordial Cables USA, so everything's 100% virgin copper because this is the way. We're bringing you the live feel. Feel free to, so it's live, you can comment, type in your stuff, it comes up on the screen, people can see it, Alice can see it, and don't be scared to hit that donation link, it'll be on the top of the screen. And so now we have a very special treat for you at home and for everybody in the audience. A favorite locally and abroad, a special woman. Without further ado, it's our pleasure to host and introduce the one and only Alice DiMicele.
I wanna walk with you at sunset, see the pretty colored skies. I wanna sleep with you in our bed, wake up early to catch the sunrise. 'Cause there is magic in each moment I get to spend with you. The world is crazy, did you notice? Sometimes everything's out of tune. And some people just talk all the time, but they got nothing to say. When we listen to the quiet mind, we find a better way to communicate. I wanna swim with you in summer. I wanna surf with you in fall. I wanna be your favorite lover. What I've got, I'll share it all. 'Cause there is magic in each moment I get to hold your hand. The world is crazy, did you notice? But I still wanna join the band. Some people just take all the time, they don't ever give a thing. When you slave to a greedy mind, you don't even feel a thing, or the joy that love can bring. I wanna walk with you at sunset, see the pretty colored skies. I wanna sleep with you in our bed, wake up early to catch the sunrise. Let's wake up early to catch the sunrise. Let's wake up early to catch the sunrise. The sunrise.
Wow.
Thank
You sound
you.
amazing.
Thank you.
That's
That's
a
all,
love-
Joe.
Hey, no. That is a beautiful love song. It's a winner.
It's one of the COVID songs, one of the be at home writing songs.
It's pure. It's from the heart. We feel it. You feel it too, y'all, right? Everybody? Yeah. At home, make sure you're commenting, saying a little something, and get out of the way. Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
All right, so this is a song I wrote about my home state of New Jersey. Now, Oregon's been my home state for much, much longer. I moved out to Williams in 1986 and then moved over to Ashland. Now I'm living in Medford. But you know what they say, you can take the girl out of Jersey, but you can't take the Jersey out of the girl, so. I grew up in Jersey, go ahead, make a joke. I don't care what you think, 'cause I know things you don't know. Yeah, I grew up in Jersey, and it made me who I am. And I see things different than you can, than you can, than you can. You see things in black and white. I see shades of beige and brown. I'm not aiming for a fight. I don't want to keep you down, but I come from the smorgasbord where everybody knows their name. We aren't colors on a chart. We're from the places our ancestors came. Some of us are mixed up. We feel lost at sea. We gotta lift each other up, 'cause we all need to be free. Some of us survivors, genocide and hate. Our stories cry a warning that we must heed before it's too damn late. We must heed before it's too damn late. We must heed before it's too damn late. We must heed before it's too late. I grew up in Jersey, go ahead, make a joke. Every single exit is someone's happy home. Yeah, I grew up in Jersey and it made me who I am. And I see things different than you can, than you can, than you can. There are those who only know greed. It's like a fever taking hold. But if we let the sick people lead down to their hell is where we'll go. But if we follow the words of the kind and let love rule the day, use our hearts as well as our minds, we just might find our way. We just might find our way. I grew up in Jersey, go ahead, make a joke. I don't care what you think, 'cause I know things you don't know. Yeah, I grew up in Jersey and it made me who I am. And I see things different than you can, than you can, than you can. You see things different than I can, than I can, than I can. We all see things different. We all see things different. I grew up in Jersey. Hey.
Yeah. Hello, everybody. So excited tonight. I've been, a long-time fan of Alice's, and I've seen Alice playing bands all over Southern Oregon for years, and somehow, some way, this is one of the first times I've gotten to see her play her solo set, and it's just amazing. In person, I've seen and heard lots of it, but in person, so this is just amazing. Amazing. We got some shout outs here, Alice.
All right.
Cordial Cables USA says, lovely songs indeed.
Oh, hi there.
Lori Plack says, yay, the Alice drought is over. So great to hear you. Fantastic. And Southcombe says, great venue. Thank you, Alice.
Oh, Anne, you should have been here. It's close to your home.
Come on, Southcombe.
Fantastic. Yes, and there's lots more. Mike Stevens says, sounds great.
Oh, well, coming from Mikey, that means
That's
Joe,
props
pat
to
yourself
Joe
on the
right
back.
there.
Yes,
Pat
thank you,
yourself on the
Mike.
back, Joe.
Yes,
Joe's working with some serious talent up there. But
Absolutely.
There you
Comment from Mike, though, it means a lot to any engineer in this valley. He's seen some things.
We love you, Mikey.
Yes, we do.
go. And Emily Turner says, looking beautiful, Alice, and sounding great as
Thank you,
always.
Emily. I love you, girl.
Emily might be here right now tonight. She's such a fan. She couldn't miss the show. Anyways, so, people are loving it. Lots of shout-outs. If you're watching right now and you're enjoying the show, let us know. We got people in YouTube land and Facebook land, and we love having you. So thank you for being here.
Little buzzaroo.
Buzzaroo.
Buzz. Somebody's getting buzzed tonight.
Back to you, Alice.
So I wrote this tune 30-something years ago after spending a bunch of time solo backpacking in the North Kalmiopsis wilderness. Something I need to do again. I've been healed by the forest, comforted by the trees and the river flowing by, and that little black cub and that she-bear. They made me look my fears in the eye. They made me look myself in the eye. And it's a miracle. Oh, it's a miracle. That's all that I know. It's a mystery. It's a mystery to me. It's a great, great mystery that makes the river flow. Watching a child be born from a woman, watching his body flow from her. It's much more than my mind can fathom, like all the wonders of this earth and all the wondrous things I've observed. It's a miracle. Oh, it's a miracle. That's all that I know. It's a mystery. Mystery to me. It's a great, great mystery that makes the river flow. It's a miracle. Whoa, whoa, it's a miracle. That's all that I know. It's a mystery. Yeah, it's a mystery to me. It's a great, great mystery that makes my blood flow. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. We all sing that. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. It's a miracle. Keep it going. It's a miracle. 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 Just to breathe, each breath is a miracle. Just to take each step, every single step is a miracle, miracle, it's a miracle. To love, just to love is a miracle. Just to be alive, every breath is a miracle, is a miracle. It's a miracle. I give thanks for this miracle. It's a miracle. It's a miracle.
Yes. I have a new favorite song now, Alice. That's my new favorite song. Seriously.
That was a miracle. And Gary Berlant says, sounds great, Alice. Hey, Gary, how you doing?
Oh, Gab, what's up, Gab? That guy taught me how to roll a kayak.
Nice.
Yes, I love you, Gab. You should be here. You live like 3 blocks
Southern
away.
Oregon. Yes. Jilly Nelson says, so great to be here live. Welcome to the house,
Oh,
Jilly.
yeah, I love you, Jolie.
Great to have you. Let's see. Tiffany Perry says, Addie says, nice singing with an exclamation point. Yes.
Thank you.
And Jamie Smith says, just the unwind and uplift time I needed after a long grind. Thank you, Alice, and to all at the Hive. You're all amazing.
Yay, thank you.
We love you. Thank you, Jamie.
Thank you so much.
So Marv,
Oh.
yeah, it's time. Where will you set the scene for us?
I mean,
please?
after that song, with all of us singing with her, I don't know how we're not in a beautiful. I feel like I'm at Country Fair, honestly, at the main stage, in a sunny day, when nobody's there, but they haven't let the main crowd in yet, and it's just the fam, and it's beautiful, and the sun is, haloing the trees, and you're up there, and that's all I got right now. That's what I see.
Aw, sweet. Thank you. So I'm going to sing a little love song. Everybody falls in love one way or another, huh? He's a blue-eyed boy from New Orleans, prettiest eyes Roxy's ever laid hers on, sweetest cherry pie, tough as a junkyard dog. That blue-eyed boy from New Orleans. Now Roxy's pretty brown eyes get attention from every boy who wanders through the neighborhood, and she ain't afraid to say when she don't like 'em. But Turk came to town and got her good. He's a blue-eyed boy from New Orleans, prettiest eyes Roxy's ever laid hers on, sweetest cherry pie, tough as a junkyard dog. That blue-eyed boy. Now I'm not saying they don't ever have their spats every couple does. You know it's true. But when lovers find a rhythm, you can't deny the fact she looks at him the way I look at you. My brown-eyed boy from Carolina, is it your swagger, or maybe it's the draw? Is it your touch that makes me tingle? Whatever it is, Roxy and I are lucky dogs. Whatever it is, Roxy and I, we're lucky dogs. Oh, oh, la 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 do 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 ba dum ba da dum. When he's gone back home to the bayou, I wonder if she'll even shed a tear. 'Cause wolves have got a way of living in the present. But I miss you every moment you're not here. He's a Catahoula from New Orleans, prettiest eyes Roxy's ever laid hers on, sweetest cherry pie, tough as a junkyard dog. That Catahoula, that blue-eyed boy, that blue-eyed boy from New Orleans.
Wow.
I'm gonna change axes here. That song is about my dog Roxy, who left me in the middle of this pandemic and went and flew off to another range, wherever that is. And that was really rough, but I can sing the song again, so I guess I'm doing okay. For a while there, I couldn't make it through that one without bawling my eyes out. But I played it last night, and I thought, all right, I can do it now, because I got to keep remembering her beautiful spirit. She did fall in love with that dog, Turk. He was pretty cute. He was pretty cute. I kind of fell for him, too.
Thank you. I mean, thank you for playing the song. You don't ever play it for people, right? For us here.
Have to also give it up to the audience. There's so Cordial Cables USA says, cool to hear the applause. That's right. It's small but mighty. So we were starting to ramp up our audience a little bit, and then we got hit with some more restrictions this week. So we have actually what you hear is like 6 people in the house. So they're small but mighty. Thank you very much for being here tonight, y'all. Okay, there might be 8 of us, and if you include Marv screaming over here.
It's such an honor to have everyone here. I'll tell you, I did have a gig, I think it was like 1991 or 1990, and I have a fiddle player who actually lives now in North Carolina, but she was from Pittsburgh, and she flew to the West Coast and toured with me all over the place. Amazing fiddler, Roberta Greenspan. And we drove through the snow in Colorado in my '76 Chevy van with rear-wheel drive. I had to get and no heater. The heater core broke in Flagstaff on the way to Colorado, and the heater core broke out, and we drove like hours and hours and hours through mountain ranges, and I had to keep getting out and putting the chains on and being soaking wet and wrapping myself in the sleeping bag while I drove. And we got to this gig, and it turned out that the friend of mine, who's awesome, who was putting on the show in Colorado Springs, had had a major kayak accident and almost died. And so she didn't advertise the show. So we get there, and there's 6 people. But we were so happy to be alive that we put on the best show of our lives. It was probably the best show of the tour. So I personally have a very strong fondness for small but mighty crowds, so thank you.
Woo.
That thing that you're looking for, you won't find it standing outside your door. There's no place to hide from what's on the inside. You gotta dive deep into the pain, deeper than you think you can bear. You're gonna find it there. You hate the feeling of being out of control. You don't know how to let go, and you find yourself praying for somebody to hold. You don't want to be alone. Well, I know, 'cause I'm lonely too, just like you. The tactics of a child is trying to survive in a cruel and heartless world. You wear an oyster's gnarly shell, but somewhere there inside is a shimmering pearl. That you're looking for, you won't find it standing outside your door. There's no place to hide from what's on the inside. You gotta dive deep into the pain, deeper than you think you can bear. You're gonna find it there. The tactics of a child who's trying to survive in a cruel and heartless world. You wear an oyster's gnarly shell, but somewhere there inside is a shimmering pearl. That thing that you're looking for, you won't find it standing outside your door. There's no place to hide from what's on the inside. You gotta dive deep into the pain, deeper than you think you can bear. You're gonna find it there. You don't know what you would do if someone really sees you and they reject you too. But just by living in that fear, you've built a wall around you that just to have it broken, and you crave connection to communicate with no words spoken. Well, I know 'cause I crave that too, just like you. And that thing that we're looking for, we won't find it standing outside our door. There's no place to hide from what's on the inside. We gotta dive deep into the pain, deeper than we think we can bear. We're gonna find it there. We're gonna find it there. We're gonna find it there.
Hey. Wow.
Thank you.
Wow.
Wow.
That I feel like I'm sitting in a field on a warm, sunny day,
It's amazing. It's
and
amazing, Alice. Really.
surrounded by thousands of people at a festival. That's what it feels like inside. It's
Yeah.
just amazing, this energy.
Like bugs are in the air, but they're not the bothersome kind, you know?
Yeah,
Like that kind
yeah. They're the kind you kind of just watch
Ooh, pretty
fluttering in the
bugs,
sun. Yeah, those bugs. Those
Somebody
are
has
the
a
ones.
buzz? Is that what you're saying?
No, like trees and sunshine and nature. It's just awesome.
Alice, that voice of yours is magic. It really is.
Thank you. Well, I have to admit I'm a little bit rusty, but
Rusty.
You sound sharp as a
I
ginsu.
feel like this is the first show that I've done since a long time, and I have to admit it's been really wonderful in a way to have a break. But I've really missed this, and I just miss playing music for people, and I'm really honored and grateful that you all asked me to do this, because I get to do what I love in a really safe, wonderful place with some wonderful folks. So thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping y'all will be willing to be the small but mighty singing crowd again, because this song is one you can take home. I have used this song a lot. I call it a back pocket song, and the reason why I call it that is because I keep it in my back pocket, and when I need it, I pull it out of my back pocket and I sing it to myself, and it's helpful, specifically if you're in a relationship, because it really does come in handy. But in any type of relationship, friendships and all that too, you know. But the chorus is the part that I want you to sing, and so hopefully you're daring. The cameras aren't on you, so you don't have to worry. The idea of, if you're worried about singing in front of other people, just close your eyes, listen to the guitar. That's the shower, the water in the shower. You're in the shower, nobody else is around. Just close your eyes and wait, just do your thing, because it all works out perfectly. So the chorus goes like this. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? You're gonna hold that grudge forever against me. When I offer forgiveness, that's the thing that frees me. I don't need to be right. I just want to be happy. Okay, so I know it's a lot of words. Y'all at home, you've got your beverage or your whatever you got going on at home. You're practically in your shower, so you don't mind. You can just fumble it, just make it up, you know, fake it till you make it. But I'll tell you the words. It's, do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? You're going to hold that grudge forever against me. When I offer forgiveness, that's the thing that frees me. I don't need to be right. I just want to be happy. So let's try it. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? You're going to hold that grudge forever against me. When I offer forgiveness, that's the thing that frees me. I don't need to be right. I just want to be happy. All right, let's try it one more time. Let's practice. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? You're gonna hold that grudge forever against me. When I offer forgiveness, that's the thing that frees me. I don't need to be right. I just want to be happy. All right, so when it comes around, you know exactly what to do. At home, too. You all know what's going on out there in home world. All right, here we go. In the band, you got to hear the band. The band is good, but I couldn't really bring the band tonight, so I'm the band. But they're back there. So if you hear instruments, other instruments, you're not crazy, okay? They're really there. They're there. I wrote it with the band in mind, so if you hear the instruments, you are not nuts. You are not cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. You are tuned in to the vibe of the song. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? You're gonna hold that grudge forever against me. When I offer forgiveness, that's the thing that frees me. I don't need to be right. I just want to be happy. You know I've done some things that I'm not proud about. Things been done to me that make me loud. But I'm not holding us to who we were back then. Ain't no use in creating the pain over and over again. Ain't no use in reliving that pain over and over again. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? You're gonna hold that grudge forever against me. When I offer forgiveness, that's the thing that frees me. I don't need to be right. I just want to be happy. We do our best, learn from mistakes, that's how we grow. Love's not just holding on, but also letting go. We get attached to ways we think it all should be. Ain't no use in creating a prison, our hearts are meant to be free. Ain't no use in creating a jail, our hearts are meant to be free. Do you want to be right, or do you want to be happy? You're gonna hold that grudge forever against me. When I offer forgiveness, that's the thing that frees me. I don't need to be right. I just want to be happy. Each breath is sacred. I know that this could be my last. But if I die tomorrow, I want you to know I forgive you, and I forgive me, and I release us from our past. Do you want to be right? Do you want to be happy? You're gonna hold that grudge forever against me. When I offer forgiveness, that's the thing that frees me. I don't need to be right. I don't want to be right. I don't need to be right. I want us both to be happy. Even harmonies, wow. Nice. We got harmonies.
Amazing.
That was so fun.
I got to change guitars, you guys.
You got any more sing-alongs up there, Alice? It's a good time.
It's really fun. It really
Especially when they're like really intricate like that. That was a lot of words.
I think I got the chorus by the end.
I mean, there's like, I saw people, they were like hanging tough for the first two lines, and then they're like, It was good, though. I was proud of everyone for pretending.
Everyone did great. Are you
Oh, they
kidding?
were
I
beautiful.
thought so. That was great.
And at home, I think they did good too.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
I trust.
I
I trust that they did good.
If you're out
Okay.
there and you're enjoying the show right now, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, do all of those amazing things so that the rest of the world knows that you like it. Share this link right now so people can watch the rest of the show with you. And at the top of the screen there's a little link that if you go to that link, you can contribute, and it goes to Alice and it goes to support the all the rest of the components that make this all work. So thanks for being
Yes,
here.
this wonderful place that's here called the Hive.
With 2 V's, not 2 I's.
I know it's very funny. It took me a while to learn it, but I got it now.
The
Hive with
Hivve.
2 V's.
Yes.
So, all right, y'all. I hope you don't mind being my guinea pigs tonight. I'm gonna play a brand new song. And yeah, I hope you like it.
Let's go.
It's called Long Dry Winter. It's been a long dry winter. I pray the clouds reconsider. And the spring rains deliver us from this drought. In my dream we were walking. There was no use in talking. Ravens flew above mocking and drowned us out. The wailing shatters the silence, and these tears fluster the calm, and each breath feels like a dagger since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. This year is all about grieving. Growing, giving, receiving. Finding new ways of believing beyond all doubt. Take my hand and walk beside me. I'll be your guide if you will guide me. The truth of you still lives inside me and all about. shatters the silence. And these tears fluster the calm. The wailing shatters the silence. And these tears, they fluster the calm. This wailing shatters the silence. And these tears fluster the calm. Each breath feels like a dagger since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. Since you've been gone. It's been a long drive and turn. I pray the clouds reconsider. And the spring rains deliver us from this drought. Woo!
Wow. Oh my goodness. This kind of sums it up right here. Donna says, hauntingly beautiful.
Seriously. Amazing. Joe,
Cor-
you're slaying it on the sound, by the way.
This sounds
Does
perfect.
it sound good out here, y'all? Yeah. Wow.
You are perfectly capturing what's
Jeff?
happening here.
Thank you, brother.
Seriously.
Corley says she's amazing.
Yeah.
Gary says, beautiful, Alice. Beautiful.
Seriously.
Thank you.
Brenda says, such a treat to hear you playing again.
Aww.
And Mike Stevens once again says, beautiful.
All right, I'm going to do another pandemic song that I wrote during the pandemic. When we were in the first, when I was doing all the love streams at my house, some of the folks that are watching now came to the love streams. Gary and Jolie got to come to one of the love streams at my house in the backyard when we did it outside. But anyway, I wrote this song kind of at the beginning of all that, or somewhere in the middle. I don't remember when, but it's called Free. Uh-oh. Okay, my mom, those of you at home, you might not hear there's some sirens going. My mom always taught me to say a little prayer for whoever was on the other end of those sirens needing that help. So a little prayer for whoever's on the other end of those sirens before we play another song. This is a love song.
We love you.
When solitude is what I need, loneliness becomes my fear. When intimacy's what I crave, sometimes I just run out of here. My hunger makes me vulnerable, and that's what makes me run away. But something in your eyes tells me to stay. Something in your eyes tells me to stay. 'Cause I can be exactly who I am in every moment. And you don't judge or reckless fool or let my missteps foment from molehills into mountains. No, that's not the way you see. Love the whole of who I am. You love the whole of me. Sometimes the things you do drive me crazy, and sometimes I get on your case. I like to call you lazy, but you must know all the little things you do don't go unnoticed. And just in case you're feeling doubt, let's bring it back to focus, 'cause you can be exactly who you are every day. And I won't judge or ridicule your stumbles along the way. I'll ride these waves of life with you. Our love is like the sea. I love the whole of who you are, the same way you love me. And we are free in this love, in our love. We are free in this love, in our love. Sometimes it's hard to say how grateful my heart is, and words cannot describe this magic that's between us. But here I am out on this limb, dangling from above. You are the fire in my heart, my love. You are the fire in my heart, my love. And I am free in this love, in our love. I am free in this love, in our love. We are free in this love, in our love. We are free in this love, in our love. We are Thank you. So I'm recording a new record, and a bunch of these newer songs I'm putting on it. I'm producing it, co-producing it with my buddy Brett Levick, who is a rock star producer and
We love Brett.
wonderful songwriter and singer. I might even do one of his songs on the record. I'm not going to do it tonight, but I might do one of his songs. But so Marv back there, Mr. Marv Ellis, put him on the screen for a second.
He's on screen.
Oh, good. Okay. Oh, cool. There he is. Wave. He produced an amazing video for this next song.
Thank you.
It's a song called Rise, and I wrote it after the fires, which affected all of us. If we live in Southern Oregon, the fires affected you. And it's also just a song about grief. I mean, it's a song about the grief from this, but it also applies to all kinds of grief. And it's been one of those years, not just for me, for many of us. There's been a lot of loss, some due to COVID, some due to lots of other things. So this is my song about grief, and yeah, it's one. So anyway, watch the video that Marv did. If you get a chance, it's on YouTube and it's on Facebook and it's all over the place. But it's on my YouTube is Alice Otter Music.
We'll post the link.
So, oh yeah, thank you. They'll
Got
post
your
the
back,
link.
Alice.
We got your back,
Awesome.
Alice.
Okay, cool. Nothing can prepare you those flames so hot. We think it's easy to let go of it all, till it's not. And nobody can fix it. That's the nature of pain. Grief rolls through our lives and we're never the same. So grab onto this hand. I reach out to you. Alone we are lost. Together we'll pull through. Cry all your tears. Let the sky rain upon you and wash out your eyes. Cry your tears when they dry. Spread your wings like the phoenix and someday when the smoke clears, we'll see what remains. Seeds left out in the rubble will sprout towards the sun. And let your heart wail now, and let your soul scream. Let those seeds in the rubble become your new dream. Take hold of this hand. I reach out to you. Alone we are lost. Together we'll pull through. Cry all your tears. Let the sky rain upon you and wash out your eyes. Cry your tears when they dry. Spread your wings like the phoenix and nothing can prepare you for a fire that hot. We think it's easy to let go of it all, but it's not. So grab onto these hands. We reach out to you. Alone we are lost. Together we'll pull through. And I know that the United Way of Jackson County is still doing lots of work to support fire survivors. So if you feel moved to make a donation their way, it will get, just write a little note saying Fire Survivor Fund, and they will get it where it's supposed to go.
We did post the link for that video, So
awesome. Cool.
if
And the link's in there.
if
Yeah.
you check out that link, you'll be able to see the music video that Marv worked on.
The
Alice.
pleasure and honor of being a part of that one. I love hearing it live for the first time. It's amazing.
Anne says, sorry I'm not there live tonight, but loving it from home.
Yay. I'm going to change guitars again.
That's
guys.
Ann Mounts. Ann Southcombe says, I love Arise. Jane says, I really miss being on the road with you. If you're feeling it, I would love to hear Give Yourself to Love. Love you.
Ooh, a request.
That's right. Dan Kennedy says, I really like that.
Oh, thank you. All right, well, let's see. What was I going to do? I was going to do something
Wait,
else. But I guess I could do... All right, I'll change guitars again. You guys make...
Audible.
Story.
We got an audible, folks.
We have a request.
She just does it all.
She is for the people.
Do you have names for your guitars? You have a bunch of guitars up there.
This one is the Otter guitar.
That's the Otter.
See the Otter guitar strap?
Oh, yes.
This one is the Larvae. She's the salmon guitar.
The salmon.
She has the salmon strap,
Okay.
and she looks kind of salmon. This one's called Cedar.
Hmm.
She's got a cedar top and maple back and sides.
Beautiful.
And out of this whole quiver of guitars, this is the first one I got. This is called Miracle.
Ooh.
Like that song.
Yeah.
So Miracle, Cedar,
Amazing.
Salmon, and Otter.
So yeah, they all have their... All right, so you wanted to hear Give Yourself to Love. Okay, I will make that happen.
You are
Janie,
so sweet.
Jane,
That is so cool.
Jane often comes on the road with me, being my merch girl. She's like, you know, she's gorgeous, and she's very smart and very meticulous and deals with all the stuff. So she's the one that usually sells all the CDs for me, and I love that. So Jane, I miss you.
Hey.
But mostly she's my dear friend, and she's awesome, and she's a horsewoman. And I did write a song for her, but Jane, I'm not practicing Jane Wright Scout, so I'm really glad you didn't ask for that one.
This is our first type-in request song we've had on the stream, I think.
Oh, really?
This tonight
Since
we've
I've
had
been here,
some
I've
requests in the
never
past.
seen
But
this.
this is like I love when the requests
Isn't
happen.
this awesome? All right. Hey.
Alice, we truly love you. Like tonight is so magical, and we appreciate you so much. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you. All right, hopefully I can remember it. This is a song by Kate Wolf, the great, great Kate Wolf. So, Marv Ellis, have you heard of Kate Wolf?
Totally. I know her and everybody.
All right, because she's another one to put in your listen list.
You're educating.
Kate Wolf was a wonderful folk singer, and I got to see her. Okay, can I tell a little story? Is this okay with
Of
you
course.
guys on the live stream thing?
That's what this is for.
Okay, so I was on Grateful Dead tour. I was a little deadhead, and it was 1983, and I traveled out to California from New Jersey in the back of my friend's little Honda. There were like 5 of us in a tiny little Honda, tiny little car. Or no, maybe it was a Nissan. It was a Datsun. I don't know. It was a tiny little like hatchback car. And so we traveled out, and then I was hitchhiking around going to all the Grateful Dead shows. So anyway, we went to this show, and I think it was actually Jerry Garcia, but it was in Grass Valley, and it was like Jerry Garcia band, Etta James, who I'd never heard of, and Kate Wolf, who I'd never heard of. And I didn't have a ticket, and so I was out there playing my guitar, the I Need a Ticket blues, outside the fence. And I had a skirt on, like a little Indian skirt, and a little tank top, and like flip-flops, because that's all the clothes I had, because all my stuff got ripped off from me, besides my guitar and my sleeping bag that were with me from our car in Santa Monica or something like that. We got ripped off. So I had my little outfit that was the only thing I had, and I heard this voice, and it was Kate Wolf. And I heard her voice, and I was like, I have to get in. And I looked at my friend Fred, and I'm like, I'm going in there. I'm going in there. And so I ran to this fence, and it was like this 6-foot fence with like 3 things of barbed wire. And somehow, in a frickin' skirt and flip-flops, I got over the fence, ripped the crap out of my skirt, but I didn't care, and ran right up to the front of the stage. And I just sat there riveted at her set, and it was mind-blowing. So anyway, that's my Kate Wolf story. And I learned this song, I've sung this song at a lot of people's weddings, funerals, all kinds of stuff, but feel free to sing along. It's got a really good chorus. It's just give yourself to love, give yourself to love. Give yourself to love if love is what you're after. Open up your heart to the tears and laughter. Give yourself to love, give yourself to love. Much easier than my song. Kind friends all gathered round. There's something I would say. For what brings us together here has blessed us all today. Love has made a circle, and it holds us all inside, where strangers are as family, and loneliness can't hide. You must give yourself to love, if love is what you're after. Open up your hearts to the tears and laughter, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love, so you know what to do when it comes around next time. I've walked these mountains in the rain. I've learned to love the wind. I've been up before the sunrise just to watch the day begin. I always knew I'd find you, though I never did know how. But like sunshine on a cloudy day, you stand before me now. So give yourself to love, if love is what you're after. If love is what you're after, open up your hearts. Open up your hearts to the tears and laughter, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love is born in fire. It's planted like a seed. Love can't give you everything, but it gives you what you need. Love comes when you're ready. Love comes when you're afraid. It'll be your greatest teacher, the best friend you have made. So give yourself to love, if love is what you're after. Open up your hearts to the tears and laughter, and give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. Give yourself to love. You mean Voice of the Water? Or Made Out of Water?
Now the crowd's shouting it out.
Now they get it.
Now they're getting it. They're like, wait, requests? Hey, there's pieces of paper with pens on your table. It's not karaoke.
What's amazing to me is a song that good you weren't even planning on playing, and that's amazing.
She just pulls that
It's
out,
like,
right?
Oh yeah, I'll play that song.
Libby says, "Oh, boo from the Dotson, you stormed the Kate Wolf stage in a ripped skirt."
I did, as a matter of fact.
Bob Doran from Humboldt says, "Hello, looking forward to your return and to Kate Wolf."
Yay.
Are you?
Yes, I am.
Are you And then
Yeah,
he
I know
goes.
what he's asking.
He goes on to say, playing in 2022. Yeah.
No, not in 2022, but the Humboldt one. They're having a little Humboldt party. It's a private thing. So talk to a Redwood Larry. And,
Redwood Larry?
Yeah,
I gotta
talk
meet
to
this
Redwood
guy.
Larry.
All right, so
one more
speaking
here.
of love,
Jamie Smith says, "You're really wonderful. You're a really wonderful human, Alice. Thank you for sharing your kind spirit and beautiful voice."
oh, thank you, Jamie.
I concur.
Well, speaking of love, love connects to justice. We need justice. We're getting small amounts of justice here and there, and we just went through the Derek Chauvin trial, and he was convicted, but there are many, many other instances of police brutality at African American people in this country that happens all the time. This story happened a bunch of years ago now, and I'm being really bad that I can't remember the year. But this song, it's a true story, and it took me, it's probably 9 years ago now, because it took me like 8 years to write the song, because I couldn't figure out how to write it. I wanted to tell the story, but I didn't feel like it could tell the story from the perspective of the victim, and I couldn't really tell the story from the perspective of the perpetrator, and the only bystander was the dispatcher, the emergency dispatcher that was called through the life alert system. So I'm writing it from their perspective, and I tell the story in the song, so I don't need to give you the whole rundown, but Kenneth Chamberlain Sr. Deserves justice, and he did not get it. And his son deserves justice for his dad, who is no longer with us because of this situation. So anyway, this song is called Dispatch. I work the night shift. I dispatch emergencies. Old man's life alert sent a signal, so I sent out the police. He said, I don't need your help, and I'd like for you to leave. They stood outside his door yelling, open up so they could see. He said, I don't need you, I don't want you. I pushed the button by mistake. This is my home, this is my house. Won't you please just go away? So he called me back and said, these cops outside, they want me dead. And I radioed for them to back off, but they broke down his door instead. And I don't know how to say what happened next. I don't know how to say what happened next. First a taser, then the beanbags, then the live rounds in the chest, and the officer yelling N-word. Yes, this is what I heard, that a black man is unsafe in his own house is so absurd. I don't need you, I don't want you. I pushed the button by mistake. This is my home, this is my house. Won't you please just go away? Kenneth Chamberlain was a 68-year-old retired Marine. He worked 30 years in corrections and raised his family. It makes no sense, but he was murdered right there in his home. The cops can lie about it all they want, but I heard it all on the phone. I heard every word, I heard it on the phone. I heard every N-word, I heard it on the phone. I heard it on the phone. He said, I don't need you, I don't want you. I pushed the button by mistake. This is my home, this is my house. Won't you please just go away? Please just go away. 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 Please just go away.
We got stuck in the in-between there, Alice. We had cop lights we were flashing over here to go with the song. Oh. And then we kind of got scared.
We chickened out.
We chickened out on the full cop light
Didn't want to
thing.
mess with your flow. But
Yeah, you're flowing.
see,
You know,
we
add some atmosphere.
Yeah,
That was our cop
there
lights.
was there
Yeah.
flexing the lights.
But you're...
She thought it was great.
I didn't notice. I didn't notice.
You're doing great.
But you know, could you
You
imagine
were
being
great.
asleep and like rolling like his kid? I
Right.
actually talked to his son through Facebook, and he's like, I bought my dad the Life Alert. I forced him to get it because he had heart condition. You know, he was like he worked in he worked in a corrections facility for most of his life. He was a Marine. He was like a good guy. You know, raised his kids, and his son was like, my dad had a heart condition. I didn't live with him. I wanted him to have this thing, you know, and he just rolled over and pushed the button, and it was like a total mistake. And you know, the cops came, and he's like, I don't need you guys. I'm good. Like, but they just decided they were going in, and they forced their way in, and then they just murdered him right there.
Jeez.
It's insane, for like no reason. It just makes absolutely no
Gary
sense.
Burnett says powerful.
Makes no sense.
Kathy says wow. Cindy says chills and tears.
Yeah, a lot of tears for that, huh? I mean, it took me a really long time to write that song. I wanted to write it, but I just didn't know where to write, what perspective. You know, I finally figured out the perspective to write it from. Now I'm going to totally change the subject because I can only handle so much heaviness in one moment. So we're going on vacation.
Yeah,
now.
let's go on.
Can
Let's
we
pack
go on some
yeah.
vacation?
Go on a little
and
road trip.
I wish that Miss Emily had her bass and had a microphone, because next time, Emily, yes, we're going to Mexico.
Okay, let's go. Vámonos!
Have you ever felt restless in a cage that was your home? Like everybody's watching, Everywhere you go, and people seem to know you, but they're not the folks you know. And you just dream of peace and quiet on some beach in Mexico. Have you ever been frustrated and tired of being alone? Even though you got good friends to talk to on the phone, there's something missing to the tune of flesh and bone. And you just dream of making love on some beach in Mexico. When you look into the mirror, does it come as a surprise that you see yourself more clearly when you look in someone's eyes? That reflection has the clarity of the moon on water, still as snow. You want to catch some of that sparkle on some beach in Mexico. Now I'm learning how to wake up, and I'm learning how to sleep, and I'm learning how to not make promises that I won't keep, and I'm learning about loving and moving slow. Hell, I'm bound to learn me something on some beach in Mexico. Yeah, I'm bound to learn me something on some beach in Mexico. And I'm leaving in the morning. You wanna go? Yeah, I'm leaving in the morning. You wanna go?
I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. I'm ready.
You ready?
I'm so ready to go to Mexico.
We're in Mexico already. I felt like it. I felt like I was there.
All right, cool. I gotta tune my guitar.
Cornflower says, "Love you, Alice."
Oh, I love you too, Cornflower.
What up,
If you guys don't know
Cornflower?
Cornflower, he's an amazing musician. He has a lot of beatboxing and
Yeah,
vocal
man.
stuff, and he's a badass.
What's up, Cornflower?
Cornflower.
Kate Wiki says the sound is just great.
Joe Dinkowitz.
Shout out to Middle Rogue Audio,
Middle
Joe
Rogue.
Dinkowitz.
Thank you.
Katie is my Minneapolis girl.
I wanted to
One of
give
my
another
dear
shout out
friends.
too. The sound is extra pristine because all of it runs through cordial cables. Thank you, Cordial Cables USA, Mike Smith. Thank you very much for y'all being such amazing partners of the Hive.
Thanks, guys.
Yay.
You're making it
Thank
easy,
you.
Alice.
Yay!
Hey, let's give it up for Alice.
Alice.
Like, consider the lack of applause for a while. Let's give it up. And Alice, thank you so much.
Oh, thank you.
Alice, how long have you been like some of the songs you've been playing tonight? How long have you been playing? You know, like the longest song, the song that you've been playing the longest in your career. Have you like?
Oh, I don't. The longest?
Yeah, I mean, you've been playing for 3 decades. Yeah, I mean,
I've been playing for a long time. It's true. I'm trying to find a song that I want to do, that I want to cheat. The song "It's a Miracle" was probably the first one that I've written.
That's my new favorite song.
It was one of the first ones.
So
I mean, I
good.
could do a million songs, but we're almost done. We can't.
Are
we
we?
don't want to go
Are
all
we?
night.
we could.
I'll go all night.
We could go as all night as you want to go. I mean, we are getting to the
Yeah, we're
hour
getting to
and
the place.
half mark.
Yeah, we're
so.
like at that place. So
You bring us home whenever you want to, but I'm hanging on your every word. The night's gone by.
Can I give a shout out to my mother? It's her birthday. She's here.
happy birthday, Mom.
Happy birthday, Mama Marv.
Yeah.
All right, so the heck?
She's sifting through the gold.
I'm really sorry. I know
She's like a
this is
gold
totally
panner right
unpro,
now. She's
but
panning
I really
for
want to
gold.
do this song, so I just feel like it's important to do this song.
I like that.
We
So
we
we're
are
gonna do it.
here, bated breath, waiting patiently for this amazing song.
All right, we're doing this song. And Jolie, I'm sorry. I'm going to do this song instead of your song because I haven't played that song in a long time, but I'll play it for you. You can come over and sit in the backyard and I'll play it for you.
Real quick, just for you though, Alice, I had to give you this feedback. It's from a couple songs ago, but Jane, after you played her song, she said, "Thank you. The tears are flowing in a good way." That was her thank you for playing the song she requested.
Oh, all right. Well, thank you, Jane. I love you. And I can never forget that one because I've known it for so long. But so this song, I wanted to end with this song because it's really important and special to me. I wrote it in January, not this past January, the January before. I was asked to come and sing at Grandma Aggie's memorial in Medford, and I was practicing the song that Jolie wanted to hear called Voice of the Water. For that, I played it and I got my guitar all ready because that was what I was going to sing. Well, I was packing my guitar up and I heard this voice, "Sit down." And then I heard this song kind of start, the melody in my head, and it was like, I felt like Grandma was just saying, "You have something else to say, listen." And this song just came flying out. So I wanted to sing it here because we're in Grants Pass and this is her territory and I miss her. So this is for Grandma Agnes Baker Pilgrim. I don't know if she sent it to me or what, or I'm just cray-cray. I don't know. It's either way, it's a song that's here now. And I'm going to sing it for you. And thank you all so much for being here tonight in the ethers, in the house. Thank you to Joe for doing amazing sound, and Trevor, and Marv, and Alan, and Chris? Daniel, and of course to Jeffrey, my roadie, my happy husband roadie, who I drag with me everywhere I go, and I'm grateful for. Every seed we plant is love. Every seed we plant is life. And we must gather seeds to plant. And we must gather seeds to share. It's how our people survive the past. It's how our children go on from here. Every seed we plant is life. Every seed we plant is peace. And when the winds of hatred blow and the drums of war resound, we must care for those in need. We must search for common ground. Every seed we plant is peace. Every seed we plant is hope. And we must must nurture living soil. We must give thanks for the rain. In this work, we find our joy. Every breath we breathe through grace. Every seed we plant is hope. Every seed we plant is love.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alice.
Thank y'all for being here.
Alice DiMicele, everybody. If you enjoyed this evening, and I know you did, if you're at home right now watching still, we appreciate you being here this evening. Just enjoyed an amazing show. Please like, subscribe to the Hive, to the Facebook page, to the YouTube channel. That would really help us a lot. Get all of this music out to even more ears. And if you enjoyed the show, there's a link at the top of your screen there, thehive.com/contribute. That allows us to pay the artists as well as the other people who help make this possible. So thanks for being with us tonight. Was that the last song there, Alice? Was that our last one?
I'm going to start an encore chant the second. So, I mean,
Let's see some encores.
we can go through the hoopla, or you can just give us another one.
I mean, Anne was cashing in her chips. She said, beautiful show, Alice, but I think that people want an encore. Let's go. Come on, let's hear it.
Encore.
Yeah.
All right, I'll play one.
Oh, there it is. Here we go. Cindy says, encore.
Yeah.
Cindy has spoken, Alice.
Yeah. Let's go.
Alice DiMicele, everybody!
Hey!
Woo! Back for one more song.
All right, so y'all got to sing this with me. I know some of y'all know it. The rest of you, you're going to catch on quick. Just fake it. Just pretend you know the words. The chorus goes like this. She was singing, oh no, child, just dry those tears from your eyes. You gotta ask for what you want before you get it. Oh, my child, you just got to make up your mind. And what you need will come to you, and you know it. Come on and show it. So it's, oh no, child, just dry those tears from your eyes. You gotta ask for what you want before you get it. Oh, my child, you just got to make up your mind, and what you need will come to you, and you know it. Let's try it. She was singing, oh no, child, just dry those tears from your eyes. You gotta ask for what you want. You gotta ask for what you want before you get it. Oh no, child, you just got to make up your mind. Oh no, child, you just got to make up your mind. And what you need will come to you. What you need will come to you, and you know it. Come on and show it. Come on and show it. Last night I was dreaming. All right, somebody knows the words for me. Last night I was dreaming. I had troubles in my way, looking for the comfort of my mama far away. I was walking down an old dirt road, tears streaming from my eyes, when a wise old woman come up and asked me why. And she was singing, oh no, child, just dry those tears from your eyes. You gotta ask ask for what you want before you get it. Oh, my child, you just got to make up your mind. And what you need will come to you, and you know it. Come on and show it. Well, this old woman smiled like gold, and her words came none too soon. My eyes got wide, my tears they dried, and I got a smile on too. And as I looked her in the eye, I saw myself on down this road, helping some little girl lighten up her load. And I'd be singing, oh no, child, just dry those tears from your eyes. You gotta ask for what you want before you get it. Oh, my child, you just got to make up your mind. And what you need will come to you, and you know it. Come on and show it. There's just one thing I'll tell you, she said, before I walk away. It's your own life you're living, you got to start acting that way. Don't you follow any person. Be wise now, girl, be smart. Don't you follow any orders unless they line up with your heart. And she was singing, oh no, child, just dry those tears from your eyes. You gotta ask for what you want before you get it. Oh, my child, you just got to make up your mind. And what you need will come to you, and you know it. Come on and show it. You just gotta show it. Act like you know it. Come on and show it.
Hey!
Thank you.
Alice DiMicele, everybody.
Thank y'all so
thank
much. Love you.
We love you, Alice. Thank you so much for being here tonight. And thank you at home for being with the Hive this evening.
Kirby.
We appreciate you. We love you. And we will see you again soon. Thanks for being with us.
Yay, Hive Tribe.
Hive Tribe. Hive Tribe. Like, subscribe, contribute, all the wonderful things. Share this with your friends. Come back and watch it again. It's amazing. We love you. Have a great night.
Thank you, Alice.
Stay safe, y'all.